Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Martin.
I don't see you.
I don't see you either. Oh, wait. What's that? Oh,
Okay, I
there's
just
you.
hit the little camera button.
Yeah, I have to do that too. Let's see. Get that hit.
There you are.
Yeah. And here's the flowers in the garden. Uh-oh. Feels cool. But I might have to put this up. What about you're wearing a sweater?
Yep, it's been a cool summer here.
Really?
Look at you with short hair. You look great with short hair. My God.
It's very curly. It's so crazy. It's like
Uh-huh.
it's this poodle phase.
And the last.
And like this phrase, don't forget the sparkle, that came up years ago when I was at the farm in Madbrook in the middle of winter doing a kind of residency thing with Karen and Alito and Andrew. And the moon came out and the snow was it was very cold, and it was like ivory soap flakes, it was very light. And it just started sparkling as I was walking up this cold, cold hill, and I was stunned. And I realized that on the water, like I'm always looking for the sparkle, really. And what is that? And what's in that? Like, what's going on there? And themes, like all in, all the time, which is a sort of principle in the underscore. It's not one of the phases, but it's one of the anytime, all the time. That whole decision that people have when they're in jams or even in life, like, do I belong? Am I in? Am I out? What makes me in? If you just say, you're in. You're always in. You can't not be in. You're here. Whatever it is you're doing, if you're sleeping in the corner, if you're crying, if you're bored, that doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but it's just that changes the composition, but there's no question that you're in. And you have an effect on other people also. That's the interactive effect, when people say, oh, nobody's going to notice, nobody sees me, I'm not really here. That's not true. And now we're making the last print issue of the magazine. We're going into that. So that's big in so many ways into how to manage myself in my situation that could change. I've actually started to write the editor note like months ago. I never start that early. But I had this image of actually measuring how big the entire run of Contact Quarterly is on a shelf. And there was something about the finite measurement of that I was kind of enjoying as a starting point. But then I had this image, before I knew it, of taking all of them and like throwing them into the air, and all the pages and everything coming apart, and all the dances, all the comma decisions, all of the subscribers who read something, all of everything that was in them, just being kind of let loose out into, like as if the compression and the containment within this form had just gotten to this sort of critical mass that it just had to explode and come apart. And so I had fun the other day kind of following that image out a bit, and it's connected to this other image, and then I'll stop this train of thought. But of throwing the bouquet, did I tell you about that one?
No.
I really don't know if I will make it to CI 50, if there even is one, but even like the year. So I'm not counting on that. But I had this image that at that point, and I think it's now sooner than that, like the way that a bride turns her back on the gathered loved ones and throws the bouquet backwards over her head to the next
bride. Yeah.
The next bride. And I felt like I have been a self-appointed archivist for Contact Improvisation, not just my own work, obviously.
Yeah.
What's happening and how do we document that and get these ideas down about it, all this stuff, as you know. Well, long ago it got way beyond what I could possibly ever comprehensively contain. You know, I would be at 8th Street in Berkeley and be just like taking everybody's flyers and postcards and bringing them home and everything, but it was like such a drop in the bucket at that point. But the whole energy being put towards trying to get everybody's voice articulated and shared and all that stuff, I kind of felt like, that's huge.